welcome back to our 2-minute Devos. We find ourselves on day number 40 of our 40 days of prayer here at K-First. I just want to say thanks for joining with us. For the past 40 days, you've been stopping and pausing your life in order to think, ponder, digest what the Word's been speaking into you. And I believe that God's been doing that in order that we can take that next step, walking in obedience to what the Holy Spirit's been speaking into your life. Look here, we're in Psalms chapter 51, and I will say that outside of Psalms 23, there may be no more well-known chapter than Psalms 51. What's Psalms 51? It's David's response to sin being found out in his life. And I love his response because his response is not giving God his resume, saying, God, you need me more than I need you. It wasn't trying to get a free pass. David was broken and humble before God. He teaches us something about humility that I believe helped make him a man after God's own heart. Listen to some of the words that he utilizes. Verse 10, create in me a clean heart and renew a loyal spirit. Verse 11, don't banish me from your presence and don't take your Holy Spirit from me. Verse 12, restore to me the joy of your salvation. Verse 17, the sacrifice you desire is a broken spirit. You will not reject a broken and repentant heart. David is completely open before God, and he is humble, and he's using words like God, restore, renew, create. God, I'm broken. David doesn't hide his issues. He lays them bare before God because he wants to be teachable before God. This is the last thing that I want us to stop, pause, and think about, because when we see those areas in our life where we miss the mark, because that's really what sin means, we're missing the mark, how do we approach those things? Do we try to shove them underneath a rug? Do we give God our resume saying, God, I can get away with a few things because of how I've been faithful to you? Or do we simply have the heart of a shepherd, the heart of a shepherd king that just simply says, God, it doesn't matter what I've done in the past. What matters is this, that you would create something new in me, that you would renew something, that you would restore. God, I'm broken, and I know when I'm broken, you don't turn me away. Would you do that today? Would you respond today to God with brokenness and learn to live that way before God? Because when we do that, we're humble, we're teachable, and we're moldable so that we can better reflect who Jesus is to this entire world. That's all I've got to say today. Thanks for joining with us on this series, and we'll see you when we start our next series. So for now, Selah.